What's up guys, my name is Carl and welcome back to Tech Hunter. Again, I'm doing a similar kind of video to the one I did last time, a bit of a kind of setup vlog, keeping you guys up in the know and letting you guys know what I'm up to. As you can see behind me, my old Fractal Design R5 has returned from the depths of the loft. It is back, it's been cleaned up, it's been dusted, it's been taken care of and given a bit of TLC to make it shine again. And I'm happy to get that case ready because I've got some new parts today. I've mentioned the other day I got some bits for like a test bench that I'm planning on building, and I've got a few more parts. And you guys currently already know that I've got the M.2 SSD and the 750 watt power supply from EVGA. I've also got a ASUS Prime B350. Yes, that is correct, a B350 board. I will be using AMD CPUs for my test bench, mainly because, well, they're a lot more affordable. They offer great performance for the price they cost. And there's a lot of good things happening with AMD. Obviously they've got the APUs coming out very, very soon, if not already by the time you watch this video. And I've also got Ryzen 2 on the horizon. Nice little joke there. And it's also a good positive time for AMD. Obviously the GPU side, not so great. Well, I guess technically it is because of mining. They're all sold out, so they're doing quite well. But I've also got some other things to join that motherboard. Super nice brown box here. This is for my hard drive that I've got, my mass storage hard drive, and sticker on them still. I've got 8 gigs of RAM for now. I've got another 8 gigs coming soon. This is the black Vengeance LPX. Nice low profile, 3200 megahertz. Obviously we know that Ryzen likes fast RAM. Obviously 3200 is a good sweet spot for me, good price to performance. And I've got another 3200 megahertz 8 gig kit coming soon. Obviously I could have got just a 16 gig kit, but it worked out cheaper this way. I think I got the 16 gigs for about 170, which isn't too bad, I don't think. But then moving on, we've got this lovely brown box, which is housing my RIP headphone users. It's got the Seagate Barracuda, or should I say Seagate Firecuda 2 terabyte hybrid drive. I'm a big fan of hybrid drives. I think they have a really good place in the market. They offer the speeds and access, fast access over SSD, and also the mass storage of a traditional hard drive. They're usually not much more than a traditional hard drive, which is why I'd always recommend one of them as opposed to a traditional hard drive if you don't have an SSD. But for me, I want more speed because this is going to be a test PC. I want things to be working really fast, transferring game files, that kind of thing, from my main PC to this PC and all that kind of stuff, and downloading files and transferring files. I all want it to be fast. And that is why I got an SSD as well as a hybrid drive. Right, so you've seen what they are. Let's open them up and see what's actually involved and see what's inside these boxes. So we've got the Firecuda hybrid hard drive thing. We've got the RAM, we've got the motherboard. I'll unbox those a little bit in just a second. So let's have a look at this case over here with the Fractal Design R5. Obviously I've got two fans at the front there and one at the back for exhaust. It's got plenty of grommets, it's got sound dampening on the inside of the case and obviously on both sides. We've got plenty of I/O up top. We've got lovely built-in, super nice, super enjoyable fan controller, which I really appreciate. I wish more cases came with them. And then up top we've got the GTX 980 Hall of Fame edition. That's a nice little card. It's powerful enough to go in with my test PC. And then up top we've got the I/O, which I mentioned a moment ago. So we've got 2 USB 3 ports, 2 USB 2 ports, power reset, headphone and microphone jacks up front. I just had it in the loft in a box, so I thought I'd get it down, give it a dust and see how it looks. And I'm still happy with how it looks, if I'm honest. It's got all that you need in a modern case, as well as a few nice little extras. No tempered glass. Obviously it does have that acrylic panel down here, which if I can get the light on it, you can see all the scratches and those kind of things. Really hard to clean acrylic. I've always struggled with it, which is why I really appreciate tempered glass so much more. But yeah, I've got near enough everything I need for this case and this test bed build thing, whatever I'm going to call it. All I need now is a CPU, and I'm trying to think of what to get. Probably a Ryzen APU for now, and then maybe a Ryzen 2 CPU later on. But let's unbox these things and see how they look. Well, let's start with the most interesting one first, the ASUS Prime B350 Plus motherboard. Obviously AM4 socket, So it's ready for Ryzen. I/O shield, user guide, CD there if you really need that kind of stuff. 2 SATA cables, couple of screws, I/O shield, and that's it. Well, that is a nice motherboard though. I do have to be honest. That red and black all over looks really good. Big fan of red and black, and the fact that it is covering the entirety of this board. Really big fan of that. Obviously, that's where the LED will go, all the way down this side here. And I'm not sure how far it goes onto the actual board itself, but we've got plenty of USBs at the bottom. We've got some SATA ports, so 2 up here, easy to access, which I think is quite nice. Easy to hide in the PC as well, which I really appreciate. We've got the 4 DIMM slots up here. It's got decent I/O, but we've got 8 USB ports, and I believe it's these 2 here, which are the Gen 2s, which I'll be making full advantage of later on. Fairly nice board, really impressed with the colors, and hopefully you'll see this very soon inside my Fractal Design R5 case. Lovely, lovely. Seagate 2TB Firecuda. Hybrid, so half SSD, well it's not really half is it, it's 2 TB of hard drive storage plus a little bit of SSD acceleration in there. Really, really big fan of these, as I've mentioned already. Absolutely recommend these to most people over majority of hard drives. Definitely something worth considering if you can't afford or don't want to spend all that money on an SSD. Then up last is the Vengeance LPX DDR4 RAM. I'm pretty sure everybody and their mum has seen this RAM before, but nevertheless, let's open it up and see what's inside. And there we have it. 2 sticks, Vengeance LPX 3200. Nice and clean. Really appreciate that. Really like this RAM. Basically ready to go. All I need is that part, something to plug into here, cooler, graphics card, probably a case to plug in down here as well, be nice. Got my M.2 to go in, a lot of stuff to go in. Right, so that's enough for the unboxings. You've seen what's inside, you've seen what's happening. You pretty much know what is going into the test bench. Everything other than the CPU is confirmed. Obviously we've got the power supply and SSD I did the other day. We've got another few more parts there. So obviously you guys know what's going on. You know what's going inside this thing. All I need now to do is pick up that probably Ryzen APU, get it inside this system, start testing and see how this test bench performs and also how that Ryzen APU performs. Hopefully they'll be out very soon and I'll be able to pick one up and get you guys in the loop with kind of work out how good those things are, see if they're actually worth buying really. Obviously there should be pretty good CPUs as well as the APU side, or the graphics side should I say, should hopefully be quite good, but we'll see. Anyway guys, I know it's a bit of a different video, it's not very professional, it's a bit more personal though I feel, and it's nice for you guys to know what's happening, and I feel like getting you involved is part of how I'm going to grow this channel. Obviously your help, your feedback is what I need to grow, and I'm going to appreciate any kind of support and feedback that you'll give me. So obviously leave your comments down below, let me know what you think I could do or what I could put inside this test build with this test system, and please do subscribe so that you can see what happens and obviously so we can progress together in the future. Thank you and goodbye.